E. I wasn't going to leave this in the episode, but I just had to because E. It shouldn't tickle me as much as it does, but it does. E. And there's a little E. I forgot about the little E. Okay, I'm going to start the episode now. Oh, hello everyone. I am tessellating hexagons and just E. Well, I'm still recording this. Well, this is a different recording session from the last episode, and we're in the middle of the weather bomb, and it's snowing as fuck outside, and it's back. It is back, it being me, with more added time, and we're gonna go for murder on the Owl Express, because I can do a very convincing Scottish accent, don't you know? So, actually, I am 1/4 Scottish, so. Oh, that reminds me. I wonder. Oh, I forgot about this opening sequence. It's been so very long since I've seen it, but. I wonder if the textures will load properly this time. I'd forgotten about that.
Welcome back, lassie. I haven't written the script for my next movie yet, so we're not recording.
Sure.
I'll call for you when the script is ready.
That's believable. I like the aesthetic of this. Apparently it was at least somewhat based on Chapter 6 of, let's say A Hat in Time, no, on Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Now, crow people, you can talk to them, and they will ask things of you. For instance, there's this one over here.
Did you know that having a pet helps improve self-confidence and relieve stress? Did you also know that pets can have pets? It is true. Unfortunately, us express owls are not allowed to have pets. It is a sacrifice we must make in the name of hooting. But if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
E. I wouldn't put something so simplistic, and in fact, if you put a profanity, you get an achievement for it, but yes. So, these crows are pretending oh so convincingly to be express owls, and sure, we believe them.
Is certainly an interesting name for a pet, even for a pet's pet.
Is it because it's a letter? But yes, they will chase after you, and they will demand that you answer their questions, and they're all formatted like that. You need to type something in, and it appears later in the chapter, it becomes relevant.
Have you noticed all these crows around the place? They keep asking for personal details, and I never know what to answer.
Yeah. Now there's this, which that looks like one of those capture things. Now, I don't know if it's going to do it again, but on my personal file, I stood over here.
Oh,
yes.
Hello, fellow express owl. I am stuck on an advanced mathematical and scientific issue. Do you see this advanced formula on the blackboard?
No.
I cannot decipher it. Can you decipher the scientific formula for me? What does it say?
I don't know. It looks like pastry to me. So it's pastry.
I see. The solution is
Pastry.
It was obvious. Thank you, fellow express owl. And thank you for agreeing to the terms and conditions on the backside of the blackboard.
See, last time when I was in this chapter, yeah, his face just sort of does that. Boop. Heard you were talking shit. I am entertained. That's the only one where it doesn't really matter, but all the others, they will chase you down and ask you for details.
It's really difficult to get settled down on this train with these crows crowding the place. They keep interviewing me about everything I do.
I love the like periodic table back there as well.
I don't get it. How is this a scientific equation of any kind? It's just scrambled numbers and letters, like those you see on an online forum.
I will say, the express owls, like the real express owls, their voices sound exactly the way they should. Ooh, there's stuff up there. Clearly we'll never need to go there. But yeah, I'm going to avoid answering any of the crow's questions because just it's more entertaining that way. And oh, we need a key. We don't have a key. Now, worth noting, they're all talking shit and laughing about it. That's going to be important later. But yes, so if you don't answer any of the crow's questions, then the answers as they become relevant later down the line. Excuse me, ladder. Do I need to jump and hit the circle button? There we go. Don't know what was going on there. Now, there's that collectible over there, but I'm trying to make sure that I get better ranks in DJ Grooves' levels, or, excuse me, DJ Grooves! So, you know, that's gonna have to be put on the back burner for now. Though I intend to... Well, you'll see what the gimmick of this level is in due course, but for now we have a key. There's this.
Wait! Don't come in here! I lost my contact lens somewhere. Please, don't step on it. I can move out of the way. I might step on it myself.
Again with the Paper Mario references. It's almost like this game is a sequel, except it's not. So yeah. there are default answers. Everything will become apparent in due course. Because this is where the story begins. For now, a present! It's a hat! Tiny detective. It's like a tiny bird, but a tiny detective. Phone! It's like chapter 3 of the Thousand Year Door.
Is this the kid with the hat? I hope you like my present. Go to the back of the train. Your uncle's sister has come to visit you.
So that's one of the first ones I ask you. What is your uncle's sister's name?
You better show your fam some love, or I'll be talking to a corpse next time.
Cadaverific. But, yeah, so the questions include... okay, you can't avoid the pet's name, I think. But others include, what body part are you most ashamed of? Please fill in this online form, and what is your uncle's sister's name? And it's just basic family maths. Your head is still poking through the board, sir. I hope you're having a fantastic time. There are others, I forget what they are. They'll become relevant, and oh look! Or alternatively...
Murder! On my Owl Express? I can't believe someone would murder one of the Express Owls. And I can't believe even more that it's your uncle's sister.
Gotta say, I appreciate how they incorporate the variable text into the voice acting, because the conductor doesn't even say it, and the crow's just like, like we know we're supposed to say something that we're not programmed to say, and we've gotten around it in a clever fashion.
What do you have to see for yourself?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're giving me the quiet treatment, eh? That's what a murderer would do.
Totally not over the top at all.
Leave this case to us.
The Express Owls.
We're Caw, the Crow Agent Watch. We've been monitoring everyone on this train since the last station.
Whoa, plot twist, I thought they were owls.
We'll be searching the entire train for evidence. No one is allowed to go outside of this wagon.
What? I can't even walk around in my own train. Oh, how dare ya!
Once the clock hits midnight, we'll get off at the station with the murderer in cuffs. Stay here while we investigate further.
Oh, so you're into that kinky shit, huh? All of you. And so we have 1 owl hour to solve the murder. I can't, no, I am 1/4 Glaswegian. It's just necessary.
Oh, those car picnics can't tell me what to do. I bet they committed the murder and are destroying all the evidence.
Can we investigate the body? We can just boing, and then just sort of sit on top of the... Yeah. Very well then. But luckily for everyone on this train, I, the ultimate clairvoyant, am very well versed in solving murders, going on no evidence whatsoever. So yeah, it's a stealth mission. Even though you have side eyes and quite clearly see me. Yeah. We have another stealthy poo, and if you're worrying about the time limit, you don't have to. In short, it's based on which rooms you go in and at what time. For now, evidence! Ta-da! Yeah. There are 6 pieces of evidence, and they all enable you to accuse someone at the end of the mission. If you don't collect any pieces of evidence, then you still get the ability to accuse someone, and I forget who it is, but it's a thing that I have done before. It can be done. There's an achievement for getting every piece of evidence, and there's an achievement for getting none of the evidence. So, go hard or go home. And the evidence is something that you get points for your rank. Now, it would seem counterintuitive if I want DJ Grooves to win the Bird Movie Award, then surely what I should do is collect as little evidence as possible, so that I get a shit rank for this mission. But I want to give you the full experience. I'll just get good with the other missions. Now, I don't remember where all of the keys go, so bear with me. So look at this. You have to run through while they're distracted at their own jokes. And they don't notice when you walk by the table, it's just when you walk next to the table. So, by and next, they're 2 very different things. When I go to the front train, there isn't anything in here, I don't believe, but it never hurts to confirm. But yes, it's not as if there's a finite number of like doors you can go through without setting off the time limit or anything. It's just once you get to a specific point in the train, the time limit will persist. Now, I know we need this key like, I know you need to go into the rooms in a counterintuitive order to use the keys correctly. I don't remember quite how that is, but hey, look. Running out of owl time. Yeah, I think I came here a bit previously. That's alright. It just, like... It advances the clock, but it's, like, there isn't really a penalty for that. Like, it is entirely based on where you go rather than when you get there. Wait, did I come through here? Am I heading the correct direction? Because you would have thought that you'd use... Like, you get the key from that other room and then use it in this room over here. Yeah, you can just do that. There's no achievement associated with this mission. You can just sort of barrel through there, but still. So yeah, both of those doors are associated with ticking the clock. That guy doesn't change direction, so... Also, I unlocked the door by bopping my face into it. Hello, phone. You're a phone.
So you think you can just sneak around the train like this? Just drop the detective act. You'll never catch the real murderer.
Boy, you don't know how right you are.
You can't point your finger at someone without clues. The clock is ticking. Will you be able to find enough clues to point your finger at the murderer?
Excuse you, it's pronounced murderer. With extra R's. Roll all of them. Now this I find to be a rather anxiety-inducing room, just because narrow corridors, not because of the narrow corridors themselves, but just from the fact that they're patrolling and it's not easy to hide. There's so much stuff in here as well. Now, the reason why I came in here now, apart from to get this, obviously. Yeah, we can suspect the suspectables. Yeah! Can I not wall jump up this? I didn't think I could, but it never unpays to not try. Yeah, that is accurate. Wait, no, hang on. Yep, he can see you through that wall, so just take care when you're wall jumping up. That's the easiest way of avoiding being noticed going through there anyway. But then there's this anal volcano, and I'm just gonna go all the way over here because there's a brewing yarn. Now, this is what I was thinking of when I was thinking about going a different direction first. You can't go any, like, you need a key to get in here, and you need another key to get out of here, but you can't carry more than one key at once. So we'll just activate that for the moment so we can just skip this entire room next time, and now we'll head back to where we previously was. I'm assuming that doesn't run up the clock, because that's not how this mission works. Go on, game, prove me wrong, and make me fail this mission miserably. I'm gonna say fail this male miserably, and that's... Like, that sounds like, oh yeah, sure, you were about to fuck up speaking that badly, obviously. I'm like, no, really, I'm crap at speaking English. It's not even my native language, even though it is. Anyway, we shall head over into the Squinch Scrunch room, because now we don't even need to worry. That made me jump ever so slightly, even though I knew to expect it. And yes, that TV has music. But now's not the time for music. This is no time for Roomba. Which separately reminds me of the aesthetic of buying, like, 28 Roombas and, like, an Amazon Alexa thing, and just hiding all the Roombas in a single location on, for instance, your bed. And when you feel like dealing with an intruder, Alexa, release the Roombas! And then just this swarm of Roombas just emerge from under your bed. And now we can suspect Auntie No Name. See, if this was Sly Cooper, he would just sort of sit on the edge of the pedestal like, yeah, I'm gonna crouch here looking cute. And this is Hat Kid. She has no time for your fuzzy shenanigans. Anyway, the reason why we came in here, I should have got the key on... I thought there was a door up here. I'm thinking of a different room. Anyway, we have the power to unlock a single door. We know where that door is, so we'll head back through. I would cut, but no. This is exhilarating to watch me progress through a trenulation. I told you I don't speak English. Now, if you get those conductor faces, they are worth bonus points when it comes time to have your evaluation at the end of the mission. And as it is, I'm already going to get a disappointingly good score just from getting all the evidence. So I'm not going to feed that score any further. I just want to have an easy time, having a hard time, having an easy time in later missions, okay? You will see, it's all worth it in the end. Like, life in general, don't bad because it's all worth it. Like, just recently, not to date stamp this recording or anything if you do a little bit of research, but... Oh yeah, this case you do need to move a little bit. It doesn't make you whomp exactly onto a piece of ground. Stinky hat! Mwahaha. Have you seen this egg? I have seen it. Good. But a good friend of mine, SuperAlex641, posted a thing on Tumblr like, oh, my father pronounced anime and now I want to strangle him. Like, obviously it was said in jest, but still. Oh. Well, that was bad. I replied to him, "It's not worth the jail time, sir." Anyway, I'm gonna cut to back up there because that was bad. And we're back up here. Yeah, there isn't really a shortcut for coming back up here, but now we've moved him out of the way, we can go through this door and not have to worry about it. And also, time is passing, because this is Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, obviously. But, yeah. Now, I'm always a bit fuzzy on the exact order of rooms in this next section. I know up there is our final destination. I think it's that one. I know somewhere in here is our final destination anyway. So yes, we must murder someone using a van full of logs. Now, the boiler room I know is definitely safe. No, that up there is our final destination, because it says keep out on it. And you need to go where it tells you not to go. Now, our key is... we need a key over there. And this is where they start laughing about your least favorite body part, if indeed you were foolish enough to get caught by one of them and force yourself to say, and the default is butt. Set them in your butt. Because this is the stock market. Allow me to show you to the stocks. Just as ever, wait for them to... Terrifying butt. Yeah, just stay out of sight, wait for them to have a giggle. Have their mad, cheeky bants from the Archbishop of Banterbury, the absolute ledge, go to the Spoons for curry night and have a cheeky Nando's on the way back, my lols. My lols. And that took 10 minutes. I was going to say 20 minutes, but no, I know how to tell... Okay, fun fact. Not so fun fact, actually. As a young bab, I'll tell the story in a second. We have more voice acting into coming. Hello, phone. You're a phone.
You don't give up, do you? It seems the only way I can get rid of you is to make you run out of time. So here's a fun time eater. Has gotten itself in an unusual situation. It's hanging out on a thin rope for dear life, just above the wood-cutting machine. What an odd coincidence.
Why do you have that on a train anyway?
What are you going to do? Stay here and sawdust, or figure out who the murderer is?
So anyway, as a child, I was vaguely aware that I would need to learn how to tell the time eventually, and I was concerned that they weren't teaching it in school either soon enough or well enough, and basically, apparently we had this like tape at home because, you know, I was a 90s baby, and it had this really annoying song that was supposed to teach you about how to tell time. I don't remember that specifically. My parents do, and they were annoyed by it, but I remember being paranoid about not learning how to tell the time quickly enough. So I'm assuming that was part of it, but I do recall like trying to go out of my way to make sure that I knew how to tell the time, because I was paranoid about not being able to read analog clocks. I learned eventually, obviously, but I was just worried about it, and that must have been part of my way of rectifying the situation. Anyway,
You kind human for saving me. Woof, woof. I found his clue on the murderer. Hope it helps you. Woof, woof.
very good. And now we can suspect the other express owls. Suspect music. No, we have a key. And we could go up there and use this key on the final door, but that lift isn't working, so we can't actually get up there. So just jump and dive and just have a fantastic time. Jump up in the air, jump without a care. Jump up because you know that I'll be there. This reminds me of the Team Galactic, specifically in Pokemon Platinum, which I have beef with Pokemon Platinum, incidentally, just because they changed the order of the gyms without changing the order of the gym badges in the badge case, and it's just wrong. Oh, there's a chest down there. I'll get that in a second. I'm just trying to remember what's where. Butts beef. Got it, yeah. We can suspect the victim, which would make this incredibly dark indeed. But yeah, I just don't like how... I don't like what they did to the Sutopolis gym in Pokemon Emerald, and I don't like what they did to the Moss Deep gym in Pokemon Emerald, and I don't like what they did to... Well, okay, I appreciate that the changes to the Heart Home gym in Pokemon Platinum constitute good design, but that's gym number 5, damn it. You can't just do it earlier just because you run into it first.
Just the life. Nothing beats a hot sauna.
Why do you have a sauna on this train?
Here's some noise outside.
Good crunchies. Also, why do you just keep a key in your sauna so you can sawn while you sawn? And don't think I've forgotten about that chest, by the way. I never forget a chest. Ladies, question mark. Anyway, the talk is clicking. The I'm is turning route. and other spoonerisms, you can't see me. I shall steal from you. Bite my children. Don't bite children. It's generally not socially acceptable. As is cannibalism, and also tornadoes. So, if you take anything away from this episode, it's that biting children, cannibalism, and tornadoes are amongst things that are considered socially unacceptable. That being the case, we have nearly wrapped up this case. We're going to briefly close the closed briefcase case, the brief closed briefcase case, to reference, shoddily, an episode of Touch Detective 2.5. Now, we shall go into the room, the final piece of evidence. Oh my god, they were studying us all along. And the final suspect is ourselves! That just turned into Animal Crossing for some reason. Well, anyway. Owl time is owl up.
So, who done it?
The children.
We don't know. We couldn't find any conclusive evidence. We have no idea who murdered this owl.
What? So you've done pickle to solve the case? Who's the murderer? Which one of you did it?
And now, you could accuse anyone, and no matter who you choose, you're right. Well, that's suspicious. Now, the Crow agents will say that they had to do it because they needed the work, because there is no crime at the moment. The Express Owls will say that, oh, well, he was chewing with his mouth open. It was annoying, so we killed him to make him be quiet. The conductor is like, yes, my show needed action. Hat Kid is like, yeah, well, the voices, and I've not seen the aunt or the victim, so sure, let's go with that. Sure.
The victim did it? Wait, does that make it a suicide?
It seems you've seen through my charade. It was my turn to clean the Owl Express, and I just decided to, fake my death with this rubber knife. But all this trouble isn't worth it. I'll just start cleaning up now.
You made more of a mess in so doing, by the way. Well done. Oh, by the way, there wasn't a murder. Plot
Well,
twist.
thanks for solving the murder, lassie. Not only did you reveal the murderer, you also revealed that the victim was never harmed. And you gave us intense footage for the movie. What? You think I'd let a murder happen on my Owl Express? Oh, think again. That was all just a setup for my newest Owl Express movie. Murder on the Owl Express. Oh, you think DJ Picnic will make a movie that's even remotely as good? Ha! I think not. Here, take this thingamajig and get out of here.
Gladly. So, yep. Plot twist. The victim wasn't dead. It was a rubber knife. No matter what, that is what happens. Like, he's never actually dead.
Man, I even wasted an entire bottle of ketchup to make this murder look real.
That doesn't even look like ketchup.
But all this trouble isn't worth it. I'll just start cleaning up now. Man, I just needed to get home from work. I didn't sign up for a big murder mystery. My wife is gonna kill me.
I've not actually spoken to the others, like during this closing sequence. I usually just grab the timepiece and haul ass out. Whoop, not done yet. Ha! I'm sorry, I didn't know you could do that. Hold on. I want to have a moment here. That was good. That was very necessary. Excellent.
And you're better not star in any of DJ Groove's movies. His movies are foul haggis on a giant pile of pig droppings. Also, we got an exclusivity deal, yeah?
I've never heard that line before, and I'm glad to listen to it now. Well, I have been and will continue to be the ultimate clairvoyant tessellating hexagons, and I shall see you in the next episode of A Hat in Time. But first, can we actually see our results? Is it actually going to turn up this time? Because I don't actually remember. There you go, there's our score. See, I could do so much better with that. Because the more pawns you get, the better your score is. Obviously, you get all the evidence, you get 360 points. You collect his faces, you get bonus points. It could be easier, but anyway, that's episode. See you in the next one.